Yes, sir, we back. No introduction needed. So today I'm on my Jersey Drake vibes. So it's only right I react to a Drake track. Yes, sir. So we won't be reacting to any more tracks of the sexy songs for you, some sexy songs for you, the album with Drake and Party Next Door. Because we're not really in that type of vibe, we looking for some Drake bars. Yes, sir, we are here for the bars. So we're gonna take it back to Fighting Irish Freestyle by Drake. This was dropped. I wanna say Drake dropped this kind of after the Not Like Us diss track by Kendrick was dropped, and after the video aired online of LeBron James vibing to the track. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it on. So before we start, I just want to let y'all know that Fighting Irish was the basketball team that LeBron played for in college. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, the summer is over, I missed it. Barry was smoking, I kissed it. Barry showed us the Brendas for Texas, it's unrealistic. Cut him a check, cause I hate reviewing the budgets and limits. Just pay the man. The world.
Yes, sir. We are stopping at 17 seconds into the track. Drake basically said, "Summer's over, barrel is smoking, and I kissed it." Basically, kissing a smoking barrel. So, in my understanding, right, summer's over, smoking barrel. You know when you aim at your target and you hit the target, you kind of kiss the gun, or kiss the gun as the smoke is coming out, just to make it known that you hit your target. So basically saying summer's over, smoking barrel, kissed it, I hit my target in the summer. And then, hey, Drake loves name dropping, boy. Jersey loves name dropping. So, Fairy, I won't even lie, I had to research this to have a better understanding. So, Fairy helped design, I don't know, design or build Drake's Toronto mansion. The mansion he has back home in Toronto in the six. Yes, sir. The freaking mansion is 100 mil. So this brew helped design that crib. And now he says Fairy has a design in Texas looking unrealistic. You saw how big Drake's house is in Toronto, so can imagine what Fairy or whatever that brew's name is cooking up there in Texas. And he's like, not gonna check the numbers, just send the check. Bro, I wish that was me. Before I pay for anything, I make sure what is the amount, how did it get to that amount before I whip up some cash. So definitely some levels being shown here, bro. Hey dog, I wanna be on that
It's
list.
for Texas, it's unrealistic. Cut him a check, cause I hate reviewing the budgets and limits. Just pay the man. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seem like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's speaking about Bron. He's speaking about LeBron James. We know that. World fell in love with the gimmick. Gimmick, obviously, uh, Kendrick the Savior trying to expose Drake on some false allegations. Everyone bought a ticket, including Bron, including Drake's close friends that he thought he was homies with. And everyone's loving every minute of it. You know how the world will grab onto sensation. Any small topic that is trending, they'll grab onto it just to catch the hype. That's what it be about. That's what it be about. But like it's sad, bro, that people that you actually thought were with you from day one be, fucking blowing up this smoke that's being released of fake allegations and jumping onto the wave.
Just pay the man. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal to us, and it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns is somewhat suspicious. Niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world.
Bro, definitely got personal. It definitely got personal when Drake had to take his child out of school because of the false allegations. Definitely got personal when Drake's mansion got shot up. Well, not got shot up, but someone shot at the mansion. And I think they caught, like, one of the bullets caught Drake's security guard, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, from that point it got personal, yes sir. And definitely when you see, bro, this is the biggest thing, right? People are like, oh, Drake is a B because he be pulling a lawsuit. They'd be like, oh nah, this is just battle rap. Why do you have to, like, go open up a lawsuit? My nigga, once it got personal and Drake had to remove his child out of school, bodyguard got shot at, his name getting dragged across all. You must understand, Drake is an international superstar, bro. So his name got slandered on false allegations that he's a pedophile. Obviously that is gonna affect the bag. This is all got to do with the bag. Yes sir. Let me make it clear. Drake is no bitch for doing a lawsuit. No, my nigga. It's about that paper. You're messing with the nigga's paper. Let's carry on.
It's personal to us, and it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns is somewhat suspicious. Niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness, or when I get my fifth made back cause the color is different. Remember we traded watches, I gave you the air of the guy, you gave me a numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang that shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Showed me how different.
Bro, getting your fifth Maybach just cause the color's different is crazy. Big flexing, boy. I wanna be on that level. So yeah, he basically goes on to say that him and Braun used to trade watches. I break yo bro, hey dog. Basically, short story, they would swap watches. Braun would check on his child, his son, like a pediatrician, Unc Braun. So obviously this affected Drake. If y'all remember, we can take it back to 2008, right? Drake's first hit song, Forever, with Lil Wayne, Ye, and M. It was basically like a basketball song, right? Getting that warm up done, going back down. Who was in the music video? Braun. So Braun and Drake go back all the way to 2008, bro. They used to go on vacation together. You would see a lot of times Drake at Braun's NBA games. You see a lot of times there would be interviews. I remember after the Pusha T beef that Drake had, bro, Drake is battle tested, dog. So after the battle feud that Drake had with Pusha T, you remember him and Braun had an interview, I think Rap in Radar or something, where Drake was basically breaking down how Ye played him for a fool. Wyoma, you remember that interview? Yes sir. So they've shared a lot of moments together. Drake opened up to this nigga about a lot of stuff. As you see, Drake said check up on his son like a pediatrician. They were close, they were like brothers, you check. Now imagine I treat you like my brother, we've been homies. my op or my biggest rival has a diss track that blows up, right? Blows up. I would never expect you as my brother to be playing this song and vibing to it. Hell no. So I definitely understand where Drake is coming from. People be like, oh, Drake is corny for making this freestyle. Who told you to tattoo a LeBron on your arm? Come on, bro. Come on. If you, my brother, those things would not need to be asked to do. I do it out of love. Let's carry on with the track.
Guy, you gave me a number to dish it. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang that shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are, there's blessings in juxtaposition. I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in a hand, cause it come with the distance. Figured we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. I was sadly mistaken, the loyalty wasn't a given. It's all good. And niggas cry the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. 6 degrees, my memories retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed the shovel and dug them some ditches. Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body.
Covering my dirt. Covering my body in dirt. Nigga, who you trying to bury? Who are you trying to bury? Drake be the needle mover in this industry music shit, bro. I ain't even playing, bro. I ain't even trying to play. Bruh, to be honest, right? Who has been in more feuds than Drake? Huh? Let's break it down. 2015, Meek Mill. What did Drake do to Meek Mill? Back to back, charged up. Then we proceed to 2018. I won't lie, bro. Drake came out hard with the Duffy freestyle, right? And Pusha T had the final kill shot with the news that he broke down about Drake's son. But what happened? Drake dropped Scorpion. The numbers speak for itself. Now we got on to 2024/2025 feud with Kendrick. What I like about Drake is that he'll never back down. Like, everyone knows Kendrick is the better rapper, the better lyricist. But Drake is the better artist, in my opinion. Drake is the better artist, not the better rapper. There's a difference. But Drake is battle tested. Niggas be trying to bury Drake since 2015. Homie's still alive, boy. Homie's still number one. Let me put it in this way. Drake has the most number one hits. 15 if I'm not wrong. Broke MJ's record. Who's even close, bro? Let's not go on to the Spotify numbers. That's a different story. What other artist has won the award for Artist of the Generation? Or Artist of the Decade, Artist of the Decade. Who else has won an award like that? Who else has won 13 Billboard Awards in one night? That's Drake, boy. Don't be playing with this nigga. That wasn't me.
That I was a body double and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front gate up, it wasn't for Christmas. I said a prayer that morning for Sean and it wasn't religious. It came from a place of desperation and utter submission. Rapping was over for now, it came like a sudden decision. I don't give a fuck about you snakes or these other musicians. Niggas started fucking with my family, I'm going to prison. And we all crashing out together, my brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk and wasn't an exhibit? I'm trying to blow the doors off that bitch when you touch the ignition. But then I gotta remember who made this shit come to fruition. It's me. Who's got the most to lose and who's in that other position? Signal conversations where I hope they got double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician.
Oh, the boy is speaking. The boy is speaking. Firstly, he says, who made all this come to fruition? Me, nigga, I'm him. And rightfully so. Half of the stuff that I just mentioned about what Drake has achieved, that isn't even close to all of that he has achieved. So, he is him. He is the needle mover. Yes, sir. And then he said something about, I hate to see the empire crumble off the judge's conviction. I don't know if y'all been keeping tabs on the Universal Music Group lawsuit. Apparently, Universal Music Studios, or Group, is offering Drizzy $250 million to drop the lawsuit. That's the first piece of information that I'm aware of. The second piece of information is that the judge has granted Drake's lawyers access into the files of Universal Music Group. Either them or Spotify, one of the two. Court granted them access into the files regarding the song Not Like Us that blew up. And apparently I heard like K-Dot's numbers are dropping on Spotify. Hey, Universal Music Studios thought they don't need Drake. They're trying to bury him. The boy is the needle mover. His numbers are insane. Some sexy songs for you. I think it did 240k sales first week. I think that I think the collab album did 240 sales in the first week. Remembering it's an R&B album, it's not a rap album. And you know, I even like, obviously you cannot rate that album in Drake's album records, right? Because it's R&B album. Like it's nice for that type of vibe, right? But we obviously know Drake is gonna come way harder. After this whole lawsuit thing is done, and the nigga produces a solo album, mark my words, 500k sales first week. Definitely 500k first week. Drake's gonna do it. Just to show y'all, this music will be boring with no Drizzy.
Double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What are we celebrating? I rent out the club at Edition. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. But next time, bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. The Dennis James come out when the vodka is flooding my system. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a southern addiction. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister.
You see, these people always trying to bring up stuff, right? So the homie goes up to say like, hey, when I die, bury me in gold, my nigga. My blood be Egyptian. Yes, sir. Then, you know, people be saying Drake be always drinking. Drake has a drinking problem. I think Kendrick said that in one of the diss tracks. I think it was Meet the Grahams. I think so. So yeah, Drake will be hitting back now like, nah nigga, I don't have a drinking problem. It's just a subtle addiction. Bruh, this homie Drake, he be rich, bruh. The money this nigga has is mind-boggling. The homie knows how to play the chessboard. He makes smart decisions with his money. Yo, we be seeing the nigga be betting a lot, gambling a lot, but hey, he has the money to do so. And this drinking problem. Drake has never been in the tabloids for like drunk driving, causing a scene at the club. Long story short, he always protects his image. And the nigga be sipping expensive stuff, bro. I don't know if you guys saw that video on YouTube where the one bro was asking Drake what is he drinking. I can't remember. It was passion fruit and I forgot the name of that drink, but it was like an orange drink. It seems very subtle, sophisticated, you know? It's not like a hard liquor like a cognac or brandy and coke or something like that. Nah, bro, niggas keeping it chilled. And it's never a problem if he always protects the image. So I don't know why people be whining, has a drinking problem. Nah, nigga.
I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I'm staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga. That's fucking crazy.
Drake is that nigga. Drake is that nigga. Homie be the needle mover. Homie be the needle mover. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. Numbers speak for itself, right? Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. How many niggas has Drake either brought onto the scene and blown up or given them their first #1 hit, right? He gave Future first #1, Way Too Sexy, or Certified Lover Boy. If you don't believe me, look it up. Gave Future his first #1. Officer Rick Ross. I don't know how many hits Drake has given you. Right? Jack Hollow, bro. No offense, I like your music, but what Drake did on Churchill Downs, that verse that Drake had on Churchill Downs, he gave you an extra level up. Let's not play games. He gave you an extra level up. Mick Mill, you talented, but when you and Drake released Going Bad, and Drake's verse on Going Bad, bruh, there's so many more other artists, to be honest. Those are the ones that I have on the top of my head right now. Even the niggas in Drake's label. Party Next Door has this, like, he's grown out of that Drake comfort zone, but unrecognized, Drake put him on. Also a bunch of other niggas in Drake's record label that Drake gave them that platform, and by giving them that platform was featured on their track just to help them start up, you know. And there are a lot of other people, to be honest, but those are the ones that are on top of my head right now, you know. As for Kendrick, who has Kendrick put on? To be honest, who has Kendrick put on? Every time Kendrick hops on a feature, he wants to make the track his own. And then Kendrick's giving back to the culture. Come on, bro. Drake's the one. Drake's the one. I can't wait for his next solo album. It's gonna be crazy. But until then, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, tell your homies about Soundscape with TK that has the banger reaction videos. But until next time, peace out.